Yeah, hi peeps, it's Tersse back on the old squat box once again, and I was drifting off to swoop there. I'd just been listening to a Lawrence Krauss video before I drifted off to swoop, and then I woke up with this thought, this idea, this thing, this fucking load of bullshit in my head, and I don't know why, but I was dreaming about flying through space. I was flying through space. It's so fast, man. Speed of light, and then I came across this black hole, and I went over the event horizon, and then I thought to myself, which speed am I travelling at now? If I'm flying through space at the speed of light, and lights are constant and can't be broken, no, the speed of light can't be broken. But when light goes into a black hole, what speed is it travelling at once it enters that black hole? Because we all know that light is the fastest thing in the universe, apparently. And yet light can't escape from a black hole because gravity is just too great. It won't let light, even travelling at the speed of light, escape from the black hole. Therefore, when light goes into that black hole, it's got to be speeding up, isn't it? I mean, you can't be travelling at the speed of light and enter a black hole and then just travel at the same speed of light, because if that was the case, that light would be able to come back out of the hole at the speed of light. You know what I mean? There's got to be a change, a difference to the speed of light after it enters the black hole. And according to Einstein, if you travel at the speed of light, if you had a rocket ship and you could push it to the speed of light, the reason we can't push a rocket ship to the speed of light is because it would take an infinite amount of energy to push a kilogram of matter to the speed of light, and by the time you push that kilogram of matter to the speed of light, the energy you would need to push it to the speed of light would be infinite, and the weight of that kilogram would be infinite. So we're looking for all this missing matter, this missing mass in the universe. Could it possibly be that all the missing matter in the universe is inside black holes? I'm just wondering, what speed are electrons travelling at when they fall into a black hole? Are they travelling at the speed of light? Are they travelling faster than the speed of light? If they're travelling faster than the speed of light, wouldn't that make them infinitely heavy? And even something that's got almost no mass would have some mass. And if there's trillions of billions of them, electrons falling into these black holes, could we find some way to calculate that mass? Or has it been done already? I don't know. MD's saying that light travels, electrons travel faster when they pass the event horizon into a black hole, but they're still in our universe. I'm just fucking brain farting here. I'm just brain farting. Right. And another stupid idea of this thing is Faraday discovered the idea that electricity and magnets have got a connection, a bond together. If you have an electric current and you switch it on and off, it produces an electric field. If that wire is wrapped around a bit of metal, it makes the metal into a magnet. So an electric field can produce a magnet, and if you take a magnet and you wave it back and forward over electric wires, the magnet produces an electric current in the wires, right? So there's a connection between magnets and electric current passing through wires, right? So electricity and magnets have got a bond together, right? Is it possible that electrons travelling at the speed of light, passing by all these, suns and black holes and red stars and all the different stars, there's light shooting out for them, but shooting out for others, and the light from one sun 100 billion light years away is still travelling and passing by other suns. Does the gravitation of that sun have any effect on those electrons? No. We do see lensing from black holes. Is it possible to see lensing from galaxies, from the light from other galaxies behind them? Is that the black hole in the centre of that galaxy that's making the lensing? Or is it a cumulative effect of all the other stars, the suns in that galaxy, lensing the light that's coming from a galaxy behind it? Is there anybody out there who's going to be thinking that's possible and then try to mathematically work out do a calculation to work that out? Is it possible that some electrons are travelling faster than the speed of light at certain places in the universe when they're passing large gravitational fields, just like a magnet producing current in wires? Could large gravitational fields be affecting the speed of light the way that a magnet affects current in a wire? These are just stuff I'm just throwing out there. Crazy shit, I know, but I'm drunk and I don't care making a fool of myself speaking about this stuff, because I was falling asleep there and I just woke up and thought, what the fuck is this shit, man? It's in my brain, I've got to get it out, I've got to get rid of it, I've got to do something with it, So, yeah, crazy is the shit that I'm saying, and it is probably just crazy bullshit because I'm drunk. And my brain is mush, and my brain's been mush for years. Don't know if I ever had a good brain. Don't know if I ever had any rational, meaningful thought in my life. I really don't know. Although I'm sure I had, but I'm drunk now and I can't remember. I've done stuff that I've heard, solved problems with other people for other different stupid, simple things. And this is just too much for me. I don't know the maths, I don't know it was just a thing. It was like I was an electron flying through space, and then I got sucked into a black hole, and it was like, as if I just went zoom, as if I just like I picked up a super booster on Mario Kart, Suddenly I had a super booster, wow, and it was like crazy shit, man. I just had to wake up and talk about it. Anyway, I think I've done that. I'll go past that now. But no, I'm awake. Got to have another drink now. I need another drink. I need a cigarette and a drink. I had a really nice night tonight. I got on a hangout with a bundle of people that I don't know most of them. I've met a few of them. I'm sure I've seen and met a few of them before. Didn't eat edible napalm. I met edible napalm. Napalm their supper and all that. I met him tonight. I hadn't seen him in fucking about, I don't know, 2-3 years. I haven't seen him in fucking ages. He changed his name so often I just couldn't keep up with him. But I met him tonight and we had a fucking laugh at that. It was a really good Right, hold on. I need a drink. Fucking no coke left, I just fucked in it. Straight brandy, fuck it. Edible napalm, I've seen it fucking, as I say, years, ages, was never able to keep up with his, all those fucking name changes you did. Anyway, so yeah, that was fun. That was a fun hangout. It was a real fun hangout, better than mine. My hangouts are shit. I can't seem to get anybody decent into my hangouts. But don't get me wrong, Styles, or I like you're fun, but I mean, the other people that come in, they're all trolls and shit, and then, and yeah, it's nice to see you as well, Refi being there. You didn't speak to me. I was wondering what was wrong with you, what was going on. Please, the fact that I am talking bullshit about your Ebola shit, don't worry about that. We all fucking disagree with each other on something, But I like you, man. Keep touching and let's chat. Keep, come out, just fucking unmute and just say something. Yeah, kinda. Yeah, I don't know. I'd like to get more people in my hangouts, but who cares? I was chatting to a guy from Los Angeles. I hadn't seen him for last Christmas was the last time we chatted. That was good to get him in it. That was brilliant. And Atheist TV was in as well on my hangout. So yeah, so suppose I'm starting to get good people, nice people in. But I need more. I need like 6 or 8 people in there, so we get other people to talk to, and I don't have to be drunk and shouting ball every day all the time. It probably gets a bit depressing to have some drunken old Santa Scotch cunt, fucking shouting at you all the time in an accent you can't understand. Sandy fucking Pamela Ferguson. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, why have I been mixing that with Coke all night? That's fucking delicious. Straight, But yeah, Anyway, what was I talking about? Yeah, getting people into my hangout and being in a good hangout. That was brilliant. A good hangout night. That was great. Had a really funny hangout when I went to other people, and then we all had to take, you had to be an alter ego. You had to take an alter ego. I did got Scotty and Sean Connery. What do you call it? I channeled my drunken great grandfather. Stuff like that, Had a load of fun. There was somebody there pretending they were, what do you call it, in Mendham. There was somebody there pretending they were Thunderfoot. There was somebody there pretending they were something else. It was real fun. It was a good laugh. People ask questions, and then you've got to answer the question as your alter ego. You know what I mean? It was a good laugh. It was fun. It's fun. What the fuck's that going right? I let that down before I went to bed. Yeah, I think that's what I was talking about earlier. If it's possible for a magnet and an electric field to interact with each other, there's gravity and the speed of light of a particle interact with each other. Interact in a similar way, nature being consistent. Changing bodies affecting the speed of light. Bodies equaling gravity, there's large gravitational fields affect the speed of light. I mean, we know that if you launch a rocket from the Earth towards the Moon and circle the Moon a few times, it speeds you up. Then you can shoot off and circle Mars, and you can shoot off, and 10 years later you've got a satellite circling what do you call it, a comet. We've just done, there's a comet being circulated now, today, by a satellite that was launched 10 years ago. Right? So we know that you can speed satellites up by going around planets, what happens to electrons that pass a black hole? Obviously, some of them are sucked in and go over the event horizon and go zoom down there to nothingness and can't get back out. But is there some electrons that are just far away enough from that black hole that they don't get sucked over the event horizon, but they get pulled and speeded up towards the black hole and shoot past it? You know, like the old science fiction movies of how you go back in time and all that. You use black holes to skim the edge of the event horizon and that speeds you up and zoom. You know, you travel so fast you're travelling through time. Is it possible that that's what's happening to some electrons? You know, some particles of light, you know, photons, electrons. You know, is that happening in the universe? And if it is, by speeding those particles up, are you not adding mass to them? Because isn't that what Einstein said? As particles speed up, they gain mass. So what about dust particles that are being sucked towards that black hole, but you know the speed as they get closer, just enough so they don't go over the event horizon, but they just shoot off into nowhere, you know what I mean? And perhaps a dust particle hits a planet or a moon somewhere and makes a 1,000-metre crater, even though it's only the size of a grain of sand. So it wasn't a gigantic meteor that hit the moon. It was a dust particle that was speeded up somewhere in the universe that passed a black hole, and shot through the universe and then smashed into the moon. You know, I'm just thinking crazy shit now. So you don't have to listen to me. You don't have to think me. But I'm just thinking, you know, is it possible that those particles are because of their speed, adding what do you call it? No, mass to the universe, and that's the thing that's helping the universe to expand, because they're shooting out, you know, they're passing black holes and shooting out of the galaxy, you know, the universe rather, and smashing into things and you know, being that energy being absorbed and that mass disappears. So that maybe there's a fluctuating mass of the universe, depending on how many particles and electrons and photons and whatever other are being speeded up as they zip by a black hole but don't get sucked in. But also, I'm really curious, when a particle gets sucked in, when a particle of dust gets sucked in to the black hole over the event horizon, and electron and photons, and do they speed up and therefore gain greater mass because they're speeding up as they fall into the black hole? And does this account for the missing mass in the universe? Is it possible? Is there anybody out there with a mathematical ability to look at that, you know what I'm saying, and say that's bullshit? No, it doesn't work. Or is it possible? I'm just saying, isn't that what Einstein said? Is it the closer you get to the speed of light, you be, you know, it's you know, a sort of infinite amount of energy to make you go faster, but you gain an infinite amount of mass the faster you go. Isn't that going to work not just for a spaceship trying to go fast, but isn't that going to work for an electron, a photon, you know what I mean? A particle of dust getting sucked into a black hole or shot past a black hole, you know. You know, it's just my crazy thoughts, man. Just a thing that, you know, I love getting drunk. It'd been better if I was stoned. I would probably have solved the idea if I'd been stoned. But I'm drunk, and although I'm drunk and it makes me think ideas up, crazy ideas as they are, it doesn't give me the brain power to think them through. My brain is mush when I'm drunk. But I do believe it, you know, if I was on like LSD and MDMA and you know, a giant bong of fucking dope, you know what I mean? Nice dope. I reckon I would have solved the problem. I wouldn't be able to write the math down, But I would have been able to have written it down and talk to you more succinctly about what I'm talking about if I haven't already. I'm sure there's mathematicians out there who have thought about all this stuff and I'm just talking crap. There's not a single thing in the universe somebody hasn't thought before me. Yeah, I've got to keep remembering that. You're talking bullshit, James. You're a stupid fucking drunken lush with a brain like a fucking sponge, full of holes, and those holes are empty with nothing in them. You don't know bullshit, you're just talking crap because you're drunk and you don't know what the fuck you're on about. Yeah. I don't even know if I'll put this video up now. Now I've kind of came to my senses. I woke up there and I sort of went, bleh. I've had this thought, I've got to tell people about, you know. I think I've been kissing too many reindeers. Yeah, I probably caught some disease off them. You know, Ebola or myxomatosis or something, you know what I mean? I'm coming down with something. coming to me. Ebamyxoma. Ebatosis. I've caught ebatosis. Wait, hold on. No, that was weird. That was a wee dizzy spin there. Whoa. I love. Ew. Oh, I love that. Kinda. When your brain turns inside your head. Oh, it's quite quite invigorating and bit weird. Bit when you go through those tunnels and fairgrounds. You know, you go in a wee cat and you're in the tunnel's turning, and by the time you come out the other end, you went like that. You know what I mean? Oh, what the fuck, you know? Yeah, you know. It's kind of like that. I get these feelings when my head, inside my head, you know, it goes woo inside my head and it's like whoosh, whoosh, you know. So I got a dizzy and that's what weird as fuck, but funny and weird feeling, no. And I'm not paying fucking £10 to go on a ride to get that feeling. I get it free just by getting fucked up. Or maybe not, because I get it when I'm not fucked up. But anyway, yeah, weird feeling, nice feeling though. Kinda. Kinda weird, you know, sort of twisty inside your head, feeling that your brain, you know, you as a person inside your body are going, you know, and you're starting to look out the side of your face and see you forward. You have that feeling your being has been twisted, you know, it's a strange feeling. Anyway, it's not as strange as some of the feelings I've had. And I suppose this thought's not as strange as some of the thoughts I've had. I put lots of strange thoughts up on YouTube, I think. Haven't I? I think I put some. I've done some strange thought things, haven't I? Yeah, well, I think I've got to finish it because I'm starting to forget what was it, where was yeah. Swaji fucking, Swaji var, motherfuckers. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night all.